And it's currently 28 degrees. Woo, it went up a degree. It's 28 degrees here in the upper Miami Valley. And mostly overcast skies. In the studio with me right now, I have Suzanne Klein from the Shelby County Libraries with the weekly events brought to us by Casto Landscaping. Good morning, Suzanne.
Good morning, Tracy. How are you?
I'm doing good. This is the first time you've got to talk into the new microphones.
I feel like I haven't been here forever.
I know. It's been a minute.
It has.
It has. It's good to see you.
Thank you. Glad Ricky could fill in.
Yeah,
and
she did great.
That was cool. So, yes. So we have lots going on this week. We have Fort Laramie has their book club this evening from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. That's an adult book club. And we have our robotics club tomorrow at the Sydney location, at the Amos Memorial location, from 4 to 5 p.m. And that's the robotics club for teens. And you'll want to check that out if you are a teen. We have our puzzle club tomorrow at Fort Laramie, and that's ages 8 and up, and it's a mystery room puzzle club. This new club will meet weekly to put the puzzle together. Once the puzzle is complete, they can solve the mystery in the puzzle. This club meets 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how fast the puzzle gets completed. So registration is required. It is free, but space is limited. Senior cards at Anna on Wednesday from 10 to noon. Family story time on Wednesday at the Amos Memorial location. This is Do Aliens Need Haircuts? Do Their Mothers Read Them Stories at Night? Join Miss Ricky for Extraterrestrial Culture Day and learn about them. And that will be Wednesday at 10 a.m. at the Amos Memorial location. Teen Thursday at the Amos Memorial location from 4 to 5 p.m. on Thursday. Mario Kart Tournament Round 2 finale. So if you were part of that, that's on Friday at 4:30. You have to come back to test your skills. It's grades 3 to 6. That's round 2, though, so you probably needed to participate in round 1. So before we got on the air, Tracy was asking me a little bit about how to download books from our website.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because it was like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, I need to start reading a book. And Suzanne comes in, Ricky comes in on Mondays. We've talked about the website. I'm like, okay, I'm going to check it out. And it's a great website, by the way. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a book for the first time. And like, I couldn't figure out how to get the book.
Okay.
And so because I don't know how to work stuff on websites. And I thought, when she's here on Monday, I'm going to have her explain it to me so we all know, and I'm writing notes. Okay,
yes.
Go ahead.
So to get a book that you can download on your device, whether it's a computer or a tablet or your phone, we have 2 different apps. We have the Ohio Digital Library app, which is called Libby, and that's like a little girl's head.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big fat head.
Libby was going, hi, I'm Libby. And I'm like, hi, Libby, what are you doing? Now I know.
Yes. And then we also have Hoopla. So the difference between the two, Libby works like a regular library. It is a consortium of about 170, 180 libraries that all contribute funds to buy the materials for Libby. So we buy materials for them, and people can request things, and we'll hopefully can get those materials. But you really want both of the apps, the Hoopla and the Libby. The Libby app works just like the public library. So if you have an item checked out, no one else, and there's only one copy, nobody else can have that checked out. They'll have to wait until you return it or until it drops from your device for them to pick it up. On Hoopla, anybody in the state of Ohio who has a library card through us can have the item checked out at the same time as anyone else. So Hoopla is a little bit easier to get some materials sometimes. They both have really good collections in them, but they're both a little bit different. You're going to wait for like your James Patterson and those kinds of things if you're going through Libby. And, if you're going through Hoopla, you might get lucky and we have that in there. Hoopla, we don't do a lot of the selecting. I think we can suggest them to purchase items. And then, of course, we have publishers who don't always let the library outside buy the materials, or we can only have so many uses of them before we have to repurchase them and that kind of thing. So that's a little tricky, a little behind the scenes stuff, but we try to keep up with it and make sure that we can get the best collection that we can for you. But again, that's the Libby app and the Hoopla app. They're very easy to get. They are free apps. And then you would put your library card number in there and your PIN. And generally, unless you've changed it, your PIN is the last 4 digits of your library card. So when they ask for the PIN, that's what you'll want to do. And then if you have changed it, we cannot see it. So you'll just need to call us and give another 4-digit number for us to put in your card. And then, whatever you want that to be. It's just as easy not to change it. But, some people want to change it, and that's fine, too. But we can't see them, so we can't, recoup your password. You just have to call us, and we'll have to change it.
Okay, because that was going to be my next question. And I was like, PIN? I don't remember doing a PIN. Thank you. Now I know.
Yes, that's the last 4 digits of your library card.
And so when you get your library card, it's down. You got the little.
It's
I don't know,
16-digit barcode. I don't know how many digits it is. Yes, barcode.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, what is that called?
It's all the numbers underneath that barcode. That's your library card number, and then the PIN would be the last 4 of that.
Awesome.
So,
okay.
And you would need that if you want to create an account on the library side if you wanted to just reserve a book that we have in our own collection.
Okay.
So you can search our catalog and put a book on hold, and they pull those every morning, and they'll send them to any location that you suggest if you want to pick it up in Anna or Fort Laramie, Jackson Center, Russia, or Sydney.
Okay.
Or did I miss them? Botkins.
Yeah.
Anna, Botkins, Fort Laramie, Jackson Center, Russia, or Sydney. You can pick it up at any location that you want. You would need to change that. If your library card is registered at one of those locations, it would automatically go to the location you registered your card. But like if you live in Russia and you work in Sydney and you'd rather pick it up in Sydney, you can change that. So.
And so I can also get like the audio books or the digital books.
Correct.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yes.
And I don't know what I was looking at. I was just going to try it and say, hey, I'm actually doing this so I can tell her on Monday.
You did need a few other steps, though.
I did.
So
you've
got them, though.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a book because I need to get back into that because I was like, I'm not going to watch anything on TV because I need to start reading again.
And it's fun, especially if you have a little bit of a drive. A lot of people like to listen to the audios, but we have ebooks that you can download to actually read on your device, or the audiobooks that you can listen to. We also have music, and we have the Freegal now. You want to look on our website and get that. Freegal is free music. It's like Spotify. You can create your own lists and things of your own music that you like, and you can listen to that as well.
Awesome. And then you can name them and be clever, like
Yes.
I did. Good music. That's one of my playlists. Good music.
My daughter has one, something like music to scream to in the car or something like that.
Now
So,
that's clever.
There you go.
Music, workout music when you really are mad. Yeah, mad
Right.
music. Yeah, or like when I'm mowing the grass. I don't like mowing the grass music.
Or sappy sad music.
That's right. Oh, thank you. Anytime I get a new playlist, I'm going to call Suzanne and say, name this one for me. All right. Well, thank you so much, Suzanne.
Thank you.
That was Suzanne Klein with the Shelby County Libraries weekly events brought to us by Casto Landscaping. Coming up next, Mandolin Rain by Bruce Hornsby and the Range. It's Hits 105.5.